My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Hearn is out here dropping some heat on us. If you guys were wondering who's actually going to be promoting the Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury mega fight, if y'all thought that Zuffa boxing was going to be involved, think again.
This is for people that don't know, like the context is Dana White randomly and bizarrely goes, yeah, I'm promoting Fury against AJ. When number one, he's definitely not. Number two, in both fighters' contracts, it categorically states, not just Dana, but it actually includes them in there. No TKO, no Zuffa, no one associated with the company, right? It's contractually impossible for that to happen. There would be no fight, right? Just to let everybody know, because people don't get called out on it, right? Only ever me or a few others.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard Eddie Hearn say that it's in the contracts that TKO and Zuffa are not allowed to be part of this event. To the point, if Zuffa boxing if Turkey Al-Sheikh does some way get these guys involved, TKO, the fight ain't happening. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight ain't happening. Eddie Hearn is letting everybody know, based off of the rumors that has been going around, the back and forth between Dana White, Frank Warren, and Eddie Hearn. It's in physical writing, in the typing of the contract, that Zuffa and TKO cannot be part of this event, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely breaking news. And Eddie Hearn goes on and talks about CONOR, BENN, SHAKUR, STEVENSON, DEVIN, HANEY. If these guys do sign to Zuffa boxing, don't expect them to compete in any of the Zuffa numbered events. Now, Eddie Hearn doesn't work for Zuffa boxing, so he doesn't 100% know this. But it's an interesting subject.
What people are actually realizing now is these fighters, they're not even signing to Zuffa. They're fighting to sign on ring cards, on Netflix cards. Shakur Stevenson, if Devin Haney signs, CONOR, BENN, none of them are going to be fighting on Zuffa shows like that, because the Zuffa shows remain in the garage. Getting changed in the squash courts with your own gloves and shoes and socks provided for you, right? And it is absolute toilet.
He says he believes none of those fighters will ever be fighting on any Zuffa numbered events, but are looking to sign over to Zuffa and fight only on Netflix Ring Magazine cards, ladies and gentlemen. Which to me is very interesting, because if that's the case, you know, one of the biggest problems right now that we got is, look at Jaya Pataya. He competed for the Zuffa Cruiserweight title and now has been stripped of his IBF title. Still holds the Ring Magazine title, but he's been stripped. All these other high name, high value, big assets that they're trying to sign over to the company, like Devin the Dream Haney, who currently holds a WBO welterweight title, like CONOR, BENN versus a fight with Ryan Garcia. You know, Oscar De La Hoya said, how the F do you expect to make this fight when you fight for Zuffa? We know for a fact that if a Zuffa world title is on the line, or if it's one of these Zuffa numbered events, a sanctioning body will not comply. At least the IBF didn't. We still got to see what's up with the WBO and the WBA. The WBC, before Jaya Pataya got stripped, was open to setting up a cruiserweight unification fight with Noel and Jaya Pataya. So in those days, they said they were down. We're going to have to see how that ends up playing out. But Eddie Hearn just claimed that he believes these guys won't be fighting on Zuffa numbered events, which means it is still allowed for fighters to fight under the sanctioning bodies and be part of these Netflix and Ring Magazine cards. it'll still allow him to fight for world titles, keep world titles, and continue the route to unifying and become undisputed champion. Now, I know that sucks for Jai Opetaia because they made a move with him and he paid. Now, the question is they going to make a move with any of these other bigger name fighters, any of these other world champions that are supposedly being signed over to Zuffa Boxing? It's absolutely interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see how this is all going to play out. But I could imagine, dude, all these big name fighters are signing over with Zuffa, and Turki Al-Sheikh, who owns Sela, who owns 60 to 65% of Zuffa. The other 30, 35% goes to, 25% goes to TKO Group Holdings. Sela is funding everything. The Public Investment Fund from Saudi Arabia is funding all this. It makes sense that they're going to get these high big name fighters to only compete on Netflix and Ring Magazine cards, and it makes sense for these fighters to sign over. As long as it's not stripping their title or messing them up with the sanctioning bodies or anything like that. It's breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. If that's the case, for a fact, all these fighters are going to sign over. That's for a goddamn fact, ladies and gentlemen. But let me know what you guys think, man. It's absolutely breaking news. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.